Assalamu alaikum, guys. You know what it is. It's the God, Brother Grayco. Well, some people know me as Brother Grayco. Some people know me as Brother Kelvin. Some know me as just Gray. Kev. If you want to know the people who knew me the longest, then you'll hear them call me Kev. But anyway, I want to take us back to a place where maybe it wasn't so much light as it is now. I'm going to go back to some times that were dark, but we found God in dark places. And but for me, no matter how dark it got, no matter how dark the place where I was moving around, how dark the road was, I always had a phone number. Allah always blessed me to have a number to a brother who could point me in the direction of light. So I was never so far off the path where I couldn't call a good brother. And I'm from the era of the phone booth. Sometimes you just gotta pull over in a dark place and hop out and stick a quarter in a phone booth and talk to a real person. So the name of the new project is Brother Kelvin. The name of this next single is called Africa and Asia. And we'll get into that. That's a whole nother teaching. We'll get into that later. Peace. I used to walk around the world with a lonely heart, wearing a mask like Tony Stark. Tired of this mask and this lonely heart. I gotta take care cause this my only heart. I'm a survivor, that's the only part. And people calling my phone but I don't wanna talk. It's a bushead beat, shouted, hanging in the nighttime with people who ain't in their right minds. I guess that means we have like minds. The police ain't trying to fight crime. With all this dope coming down the pipeline, with all this coke my uncle sniffing white lines, and I'm just trying to find a quiet place to write rhymes. And I hear these other rappers writing, and they jealous, they shit ain't like mine. They your brothers, but they hate it when your light shine. I guess somewhere we got it wrong, mama. We were fighting in the womb, we never got along, mama. Trying to hang on like you, but we not as strong, mama. And damn, that nigga Kane, he done shot his own brother. And Sean ran off in the night like it was not his own brother. I guess we should've listened to the messenger. Lord, why niggas never listen to the messenger? And the few of us that did, all we do is question him. Remember you were young, you just wanna chew some gum. And then here come them niggas with they stupid guns. And all they wanna do is shoot they guns. That's what they do for fun, and I just wanna pop a bubble. But I done joined the gang, fuck around and got in trouble. But that's what happens when you feeling like nobody love you. And me and Biscuit, we had liquor in our locker. We were just some little babies with a pistol in our pocket. And them old heads scared to tell that little nigga stop it before somebody come and kill him. And he's sitting in a coffin. Nappy-headed black boy, remember in the 80s. Daddy selling crack, boy, and Brenda had a baby. Better watch your back, boy, all them niggas shady. Now my heart is cold, it's December in the 80s. Liquor in my locker. If you trippin', we gon' cock it. It's vicious when it's poppin'. Got your issue in my pocket. This shit can get the pocket, nigga. Missiles and some rocket, nigga. Gone off that juice, we were Bishop, we were pocket. Sorry, y'all, I'm just remembering the 90s. Summertime, Tim Boots in the 90s. 20 niggas outside, all them niggas grimy. Listening to a song by Tupac. You better not say nothing wrong about Tupac. You niggas will get your ass over Tupac. Yep, really fast over Tupac. They arguing over Tupac and Biggie Smalls. Minding my business, trying not to get involved. But still, I done did more shit to y'all. This side or that side are neutral colors and gang signs. You cross the line, they shooting you. But I'm invisible, I move like a mutant do. Cause gangsters still move in silence the way they used to do. But y'all put y'all shit up on the internet. I just keep my business to myself cause I ain't into that. Jesus got sheep and they can hear him when he call. I'm a legend in the hood, I'm a mural on the wall. And the devil keeps smiling in my face, but they don't love you, baby.
Shabazz is a rebellious man. Farrakhan have since told us that we have to denounce Shabazz. We have to let him go. Is that right? He said, well, wait. He was good for a time. In the first, we were all Shabazz. Rebellious as hell. We did a lot of good work, but listen. But we were Shabazz. We were rebellious. See what I'm saying? See? And we have a lot of that today. You know? A lot of that today. A lot of rebellion is among us. A lot of envy and jealousy. People trying to want to be you, and you wanting to be other people. You see what I'm saying? And if they won't submit to you, you just go off, want to fight, act crazy, and find excuses to not do what it is you know you're supposed to do. I would have, but is that right? I know that's the right thing to do, but I was getting ready to do a but. You know what but is? I ain't gonna say it. But that's what it is. Is that right? If it hadn't been for that but. Is that right? Anytime a man taps the tree of good and evil, he excuses himself, blaming somebody else. Is that right? If a man is unfaithful, he says, I wouldn't have done it, but. And a woman the same way, if she's wouldn't do that to him, but. Everybody blames everybody else. A thief said, I'm not a thief, but. You took the money, man. Yes, I wouldn't have took it, but. Is that right? Huh? You run by and steal the corn out of the man's field. He said, look like I was hungry, so well, he planted some, why don't you plant some? Always blaming somebody else. Because you don't like the gift, you know, that God have accepted from somebody else, the reward that he gives somebody. So here you come, king. Killing Abel with your mouth. Letting it rock and bleed in the dirt. Because you don't want to take blame for yourself. But Islam came to America. I'm not talking about Sunni Islam. I'm not talking about the Orthodox way. I'm talking about Master Farad Muhammad. He brought Islam to America so that we could stand up and take blame for our own actions. Take responsibility for everything that we do, everything that we say, if it's right, if it's wrong. And he came willing to pay us for it all. You can be blessed or you can catch hell. It's according to what you do with what we give you. This is a pack of wealth. You know what I'm saying? These are diamonds. Now, if you put them on your finger, they're beautiful, but if you swallow them, they'll kill you. It's according to what you do and what you get. Is that right? This is great wisdom. The greatest wisdom on the face of the planet Earth is here in America, and it was given to you.
Through the years, we always fucking click. Me and Kev always click. When you can say you grew up with somebody, because we literally grew up from boys to man and went through stages of the life together. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I can literally say, yo, me and Kev grew up together. That makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what it is. A thorough nigga could go anywhere on the map, and you could check his reputation anywhere he goes, and it remains the same, crystal clear. You can talk to people wherever Kev at, whether it's Virginia, whether it's Jersey, whether it's Atlanta, they're gonna say the same shit we gotta say about it. It ain't never gonna flip-flop. Correct. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's my motherfucking nigga. He already know. Yeah. Like I said, the stories we could just go through.
Memory cards through memory.
You got one of them motherfucking 90-minute cassette tapes that you can flip over on the back and the front and back. We can still keep going. Yeah, real shit.
Grayco is a story within itself. You know, he's my brother just like my brother. Everybody in this car is family to me and one of the same stories. We ate off the same plate. We slept in the same household. We called each other's moms. We went to each other for the happy times, the sad times. It's real genuine. It's family. And the same thing that I tell my brother from my blood, I'll tell you as my brother, because you are my brother. Everything that we do, man, like when we was coming up, there was a lot of things that you put and instilled within me. Style was one of the greatest. You know, Grayco got style, and you know he does it and shows it in everything he does. But like you influenced me in a lot of ways, creativity and mindset. and being able to be driven and believe in yourself and believe in what you think can happen. And that's a great tool and a great belief that I always carry.
Yeah, that's how theirs are. It's the, the Christian ones are like put together with the joint, but the Muslim ones have the tassels.
Yeah.
He born and raised in South Carolina?
Yeah. It's a lot of cats that's born and raised back home, man. I mean, well, should we call it back home? Because that's where we raised at. One time, me and Jeff over one of his little homegirls' house. We going through her CDs and all that. What we come across? Bam. Grayco. She don't know who this man is.
Can recite every word off every song though.
And just cause she and I wasn't even out here for the street team movement, but that's when she got her disc. So that tells you how long she's had that music.
I would believe to be able to say,
and definitely speaking back on the music, it's crazy when the music not only inspires, but the music is able to fix families and check you as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done sat my wifey down and went through the Grayco catalog, and while trying to get her to understand some things, fucked around and understood some things myself.
Yeah.
And the areas that I was lacking. So when a man is able to put down something like that and step away from it and not even know that he's creating something powerful in a different way in a whole family setting, that's the works of a God in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Because how it's being moved. Just like some people might put it in a understanding of a Bible or a text or something like this, but this man is actually putting words down that you can actually hear and feel. And this is all the way from the man that grew up with him, sharing this with a woman that's all the way from a completely different part of the world, and her being able to understand. You know what I'm saying? Where I come from, and not being able to speak and tell her where I come from and how I am, but just let her listen to a man that represents where I'm from, and that making the situation better.